Hello, folks. Crazy Eddie Jr. coming at you. And today, yes, we had a leak on YouTube. One of the YouTubers I follow leaked out last night that Ollie's got in some incredible wrestling things. And here's the box right here, folks. Yes, got this at Ollie's, as you can see, for the price of $29.99. If you go on eBay, they range from anywhere from $50 to $100. They had 4 different sets. Only went with one because I'm not really collecting the retros anymore, but I went with the rarest set of figures in the pack. I have a couple miscellaneous ones. I know I have a Big John stud. We showed you. I got the Rhea Ripley. We got Piper. I got a couple of them. Did not go with all the sets because, again, it's still $30 a set. But let's show you what set we got. A little history. And here it is right here. We went with the retro characters here. Yes, we got Dr. Isaac Yankum, better known as Kane. We got Davey Boy Smith, Shawn Michaels, and Sonny. And this pack contains 2 interesting characters in the WWE. Again, you have Kane, and then here we have Sonny. Both these figures, well, this one was a very rare gimmick. It lasted about a year, and we'll get into that as we unbox them. Right here we go. So let's dig into this box here. Like I said, they had a couple of them, but I went with this because usually the rarer gimmicks are harder to come across. So let's see what we got. And we start off with the one we wanted to discuss. So here he is. Isaac Yankum, a very successful WWE superstar, better known as George Jacobs, who is now the mayor of Knoxville, Tennessee. But this character, he was a dentist for Jerry the King Lawler in the mid-90s in WWE. And this gimmick didn't last very long. It lasted for about a year, I think 95, 96, somewhere around there. But it's a very interesting, neat-looking character. Again, this gimmick is a rare figure. You don't really see this anywhere. This is the only figure of this gimmick. So that's why I went with this one. I thought it's kind of neat. But we went with that one. And then let's see who else we got in this set here. We got... Up next, of course, you have the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels. Don't think I really need to give you much history on him. You know the whole career of that gentleman in the WWE. Okay, and this one here, another very interesting character in the WWE, Blaze. That's right, this is Blaze. Oh, this is Blaze. I'm sorry. I made a little mistake here. I thought it was... Sonny, but it's not. It's Blaze. Okay, well, another interesting female wrestler. I was going to give you the whole history of Sonny from the WWE because from the box, if you look at the front case, it's exactly who it looks like. But this is Blaze, another WWE superstar, once again from the 90s. Another classic female wrestler. It's not Sonny. I thought it was Sonny by the box, but sorry, my mistake. Anyway, the Sonny history, you know her whole career. She went from a WWE beauty queen superstar wrestler to later having a career in adult films and got tied up in drinking and drugs, and just shame. Her career went way downhill. And then lastly, we have the British Bulldog, Davey Boy Smith. So I guess the real gem in this whole box is Dr. Isaac Yankum, because again, it's a rare gimmick for Kane. So this is the main reason why we went with this. But they had a couple of the other kits. They had the WrestleMania one with Hulk Hogan, Wendy Richter, Big John Studd, and I believe Muhammad Ali. They had that box. They also had another set from the 90s, which consisted of, I believe, it was the Ultimate Warrior, Jerry the King Lawler, Virgil, and Bobby the Brain Heenan, which again was very close to get that one. And then they had another set which had, I'm trying to think of these, it had Hulk Hogan, it had, who else was in that one? Hulk Hogan, it's slipping my mind now. I can't. Sensational Sherry and what's his name? The guy from No Holds Barred. You know what I'm talking about. And they had it's gonna come to me. And they had him. And who else was in that set? There was one more character, can't remember. And then they had this set. So that was the entire collection they had there of the WWE retro figures at Ollie's. So if you're interested in collecting these, it's a pretty good deal. Like I said, they go for a lot of money on eBay. Unfortunately, I was not able to spend the money and get the all what was it, 5 boxes they had, because it would have been over $100 and I'm not really collecting them right now. I'm strictly involved with mostly LJN and some couple of specialty figures, but I kind of was misled though. I thought I was getting Sunny here. It wasn't Sunny, it was Blaze. So that was why I got these 2 boxes, because I thought it was Sunny and Kane here. But we did get Kane, and once again, he's the Mattel interesting gimmick right here in this particular set. Yeah, he was the dentist for Jerry the King Lawler. You know what he reminds me of? He reminds me of Jaws from 007, James Bond, with the teeth. I think that was the character he was portraying in that particular time. Zeus. Thank you. That was the name. Zeus was the other figure from No Holds Barred that Hulk Hogan had the battle. So he was the other wrestling figure in the box set. So check them out, guys. They're available at Ollie's. And again, not a bad price, $30. Like I said, still, I'll put it this way. If I could have got them for $20, I would have bought all of them. But for $30, it's not a bad price. But they don't have all the sets. For some reason, it's just those 4 different box sets that they're carrying. I guess they had such an abundance of production. I haven't seen any of the other ones, like with the Hart Foundation and the Undertaker. I haven't seen any of those anywhere. It's just the sets I mentioned. But check them out. Ollie's, thanks to one of my favorite YouTubers, you know who you are, who mentioned it the other day. Got myself some retro action figures. Keep watching the channel. Like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. I'm Crazy Eddie. Remember, if it's not LJN, throw it back.